Alright, so this is my first video, as you can tell, of how sucky it's gonna be, but we're gonna rock with it. So I'm just gonna get into. I just wanted to, show my trades that I took on Friday. This is my first prop or funded account. Don't know what I'm doing at all, so it would be wise not to learn from me. But I learned from a guy who's like unbelievably smart when it comes to trading, and he trades institutional type of trading. It's not ICT, none of that. And he's mad confusing. Compass Trading, go check him out. Like, uh, his name's Ray. He's Scottish, I think. Might be wrong. Um, he super knowledgeable, but you don't understand half the things he's talking about because of how smart he is. But super good person to learn from. You just have to like actually watch, and eventually something is gonna click, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, that makes sense." So basically, let me just show you these indicators first, so you know kind of what they are. My first indicator, session volume profile. Sorry, I don't have a mouse right now because it died. But right, just to see session volume. Don't know what I use it for, but it's there. So yeah. Then I also use fixed range. Those are an indicator, but they just help me with like when I actually start to scale down into like actually trying to take a trade. Second one, this black line, it's called a Fisher Transform. It is free on TradingView. All you have to do, change the settings, get rid of all the dash lines. It's gonna be like a bunch of colorful stuff. Get rid of all that. Change the main line to black. I do like the second level of thickness. So yeah, so I can see it a little bit better. But yeah, basically that just kind of represents market makers, I'm pretty sure. But I could be wrong, and I couldn't tell you if I'm right. Blue line, volatility. I have no idea if this is the right one, but when I go to indicators right here, it says volatility. So yeah, also don't know what these are, but that looks like the one that the guy Ray, my boy Ray, trades with. I don't know what like my settings should be at, but I guess these are it. So good luck. I don't know. But yeah, so basically we'll go over my trades from Friday the 13th. Yeah. So um first trade, straight gamble. Saw some liquidity stacking up, and I said I should be able to get in on that. So I did. I entered two contracts, and usually I enter three contracts actually, but I didn't. I did two, and I usually do multiple take profits so I can manage my position. First one, break even always. Second one, usually like a 1 to 2 risk reward. It's not set at 1 to 2. It's just like the next point. So for this one, we had obviously two lots, right? So we had TP, or we entered right here, and we had TP1 right here. It's just a measured move. I measure from, I'm pretty sure I don't know what I measured from, but I measured something. Oh, yeah, it was this move. This is what I measured. Great. So my computer's about to die. But it's a measured move nonetheless. Yeah, so TP1 was set at the middle, and TP2 was supposed to be set down here. But guess who forgot to set their first TP at one contract? This guy did. So when it hit, it was actually just my full TP, and I got out. Thankfully, God was looking out for your boy. because I would have got smoked. And my dogs are being very loud. But, second trade. Ray, the Scottish dude, calls this a double distribution. Do I know what that is? Heck no. But it looks just like how it looks on his screen. So I clicked enter. Also, shout out ChatGPT because I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but it showed me how to use volume profile. So basically, what you want to do is, like right here, you kind of notice, oh, accumulation right here, accumulation right here. So you draw a session profile. Boom. You notice how there's a lot of volume right here, broken up by a low volume node. A lot more volume right here. You get a B shape. That is what you're looking for. Then you want price to trade back into this top box, this top zone. It's a double distribution. Boom. It's how, institutional trades actually trade. This is how they do it. Even also, let's say I entered right here and I get stopped out, but then it does this kind of thing up at the top right here, up in this liquidity zone, that, and it rejects it. That is also, you can enter there again. So this is like really good. It took liquidity, now it's trying to move more, but basically this is just showing there's like access. But then move down. This trade I did not take. Don't be fooled thinking I'm a good trader, because I'm not. So basically, since I'm so smart, I decided to enter off these rejections. Why? Couldn't tell you, but I did it. So I kept entering, and I was like, oh my gosh, we got a little movement. Yeah, wrong idea, buddy. But got stopped out like twice. And here's why. Because I'm impatient, and I didn't wait for price to retrace into this box. This box, we'll call it the golden zone. This box is where you want it to hit. And even better, it wicked tiny, barely, you can barely see it, wicked into liquidity. Right, you can just barely see it. I don't like how it keeps like popping up like this, but you can just barely see it. If I would have entered there, this is also a double distribution. If I would have entered there, oh my gosh, look at, I could have targeted all the way down here, but we didn't. We got stopped out twice. I was only trading like one lot, so it wouldn't even have mattered. I lost like $60 on it. Not that big of a deal. But yeah, also in this trade, there's these things called double distributions. Or no, not double distributions, double divergences. I came up with that. And bread and butter. That's what this Ray guy came up with, I think. So, a bread and butter. Notice how the black line makes a higher high and price makes a lower high. Boom. Price tanks. My thing, double divergence. Notice how right before that higher high and lower high, the black line makes a higher low and price makes a lower low, showing that price actually wants to go down. Then you wait for your entry. Also is a double distribution, so that's like best of both worlds. Also, as it's going up, notice how volatility was going way up as it was going down, and then the minutes start going up, it flattened out. Now in this, it is Friday, so I do think that's why it stayed flat the whole time and then started to taper off around. Sorry about that. But yeah, so basically, where were we? Yeah, it was starting to taper off. Me personally, I think it's just because it was Friday and the session was ending. Not a lot of volatility, but that's like a good sign. It's basically showing that there's no, like, for price to continue higher, we'll have to be above it. More buyers. They need to like transfer their position off. Those are not words from me. Those are words from this Ray guy. Compass Trading. Go watch his stuff. Very knowledgeable. But when volatility starts to taper off as it's coming into a retracement, either going in a bearish or bullish trend, that's good. It's showing that price doesn't actually want to go there. It's just going up for who knows what. But yeah, start to taper off. Could take that trade. Boom. Would have made like way more money. Probably would have passed my account. But I'm too impatient. So yeah, those are my trades. Still learning, and the reason I want to start making these videos is because the stuff I learned from Compass Trading, a lot of it is hard to make sense of, and even I have a hard time making sense of it. So I wanted to help y'all, and whoever watches these videos, probably like one person. But hey, if I can help, I can help. Maybe I just want to be able to explain this stuff a little better when I learn it. And yeah, so hopefully I can start making more and more videos. If not, that's chill. But just trying to thought it'd be interesting, get into this part of trading. I know you guys know of like TJR and PB trades, all ICT traders. They all sell a course. I will never sell a course. If I ever sell a course, just know I've officially gone broke and I needed to sell a course. And trading didn't work out, so now I'm selling a course. But yeah, those are my trades. If you want to trade like this, stick around and we can learn together. If you don't, that's chill. Stick around so we can learn together. But yeah, hope I wasn't horribly awkward. And yeah, see ya.